Okay, so I'm working on 2 teacher cups for a last minute order from a friend. So I have 2 22 ounce taper, I think they call them slim or something, from Hog. So I'm going to use the epoxy method to glitter them. I'm going to put maybe 5 mLs on here. And I'm going to spread this until I feel like I can't spread it anymore as my adhesive. You want it as thin as possible. And again, there are 2 of these. If I feel like I don't have enough, I'll just dip my glove in and grab a little bit more. But there are going to be 2 of these. They're not getting the same decals. They'll diverge at some point, but they're basically going to be the same process, so I'm not going to do 2 separate videos. And because this is a white, it might get a little bit of streaking or lines. But like I did with that pale pink one not that long ago, I'll do more glitter in the next coat if need be, and that'll kind of even it back out. Okay, so I am ready to get the glitter on my tumblers. They've been sitting for a bit. Hopefully they're still tacky. This is going to be so basic. It's just a coat of white glitter. Just dump it on. What white glitter this is, can't tell you. It's actually one that I mixed from like 3 different white glitters, so I had 2 cups there, clearly. I'm actually really pleased with that. I don't even necessarily think I'm gonna need more. So I'm gonna set this aside to dry. I'm gonna do the other one. Okay, so I am ready for the next step for these 2. Just trying to get them turning in the same direction. I'm going to start by applying a good coat of epoxy to both. Okay, so I'm going to let these spin for a couple minutes, finish up the epoxy in my cup, and then move on to the next step. These are going to be the 2 decals, one on each. So I'm going to come about halfway up the cup, give or take, with this. This is from Glitter Heart Company. This is crayons glitter, but it's a mix of dots. It's my preferred for this type of cup. It's not exactly what the example she showed me had, but it works very well with both of these. So, I don't really want to handle the glitter, so I'm going to put on a glove. I'm not going to do a ton, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on. Get a little heavier towards the bottom of the cup. The 2 files came from Etsy. The crayon one I bought years ago, so, and the difference maker one I just bought the other day. It's not a cup I'd been asked for before. I'm gonna kind of get pretty heavy coverage on the bottom. Okay, so I think that's good. I'm just going to check. There's still plenty of room for the decal. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the second one. Okay, so I'm ready to get the decals on these. The bottom's not completely smooth, but the top is good enough that I can move ahead. So, I'm going to get the first one on. Trying to get it straight. Does that seem straight? So felt squeegee, carefully. Beautiful. And this one I'm going to get the front decal on. I still haven't cut the vinyl decal for the name yet because the name's going on the back of this one, so my computer's busy printing at the moment, but once it's done, I'm going to go ahead and, oh, and it's done now, so I will go ahead and get my vinyl cut. Okay, so I have my name cut, so I'm gonna spin her around, try and get her somewhat lined up. And I have to fix this little black dot in a second here. Okay, so I am ready to get the coat of epoxy on these. My epoxy is extremely thin because it is cold, cold, cold outside, and I warmed it up first. So I'm probably going to make a terrible mess because it's so thin. And I'm going to have to move fairly quickly to get through everything I mixed. So here we go. I'm gonna work from the one that is away from me first. I had moved these to a different turner. I don't think I came back for the close-ups or the full shots. So there's the Difference Maker logo and the name, and there's the other decal. And the glitter bases. So that is it for these two.